Happy Wednesday, everyone. How's it going? I'm here. I know that I ain't got a lot of time and about half an hour late, which is always fun, but we're here. We're going to do some fab games. I think we're just going to play some Arakni out, see how it goes, and just, have a really good time with it. I hope everyone enjoys, and if you're here, you're going to have a good time, and if you're watching this post, hope everyone's doing great. Let's have a great time. Okay, so we're just going to start with the basic Arachne deck, the one I was playing yesterday for fun. Just good old time with it. I went 2-0. Let's reset the wins-loss rating. Wins-loss thing. Let's just go have fun. Oh, what's happening here? Deck is invalid. Failed to retrieve from API. It shouldn't be invalid. It should be a valid deck. Ah, entered one too many P's. One too many P's. I will go second into Verdance. Verdance, we will only give the boots because I can block with the mask to do the combo. Not a lot of reactions. Not a lot of go again. Not a lot of things I would like to. I mean, not the worst thing in the world to put something in the arsenal. And then we will grab 2 more pumps. And we'll just say, well, let's be courteous now. Good luck and have fun. They are running Waning Moon, so they're not going to try and do the combo. The bad key. Interesting. We will go block this and this. Pass. Mark you at instant speed. Dagger for 7? I guess. I mean, I'm not the happiest with the dagger for 7. No, I think I'm just gonna dagger for 4. Get that early damage in. Keep the mark applied. Arsenal will take up the mantle. I guess I did get an Earth card in the graveyard, but I still think that's the wrong choice there. Assuming they're playing Burn Bear, my lethal spot is technically 10? 9 maybe? So let's just stay above 10 the entire game. I think that's going to be what we want to do. And then we're just going to pass, and we're going to move to Arsenal. No, I don't. Scar for a Scar. 4 go again. Well, that would have been nice to get a card I could actually do something with. Not any good options here. Interesting. You can see a line through this hand where I flick a Hunter's Clave. Oh, Plow Under helps me here. So what do I want to block here with? I have a few options, none that I'm thrilled about. Also, I could just not block. I think I just don't block, and I send Hunter's Clave into a CNC for 6. Protect that card. And I'm always just one blue away from doing this again. Ugh. So they could block 5, and then mental block the 1 extra damage that would go over. But, so they're mental blocking. And you can't D-react to that, so then we go here and we add that to the arsenal, and we're good. War. We will AB1, and we won't prevent the other damage. Start with a dagger. I've got a very interesting combo you don't see very often in this deck. The shred being used on a non-stealth card. I like it. Fantastic. No need to react there. Here's a leave no witnesses for 4. Now, and here's a shred for your shelter. Okay, that's a way to get around it. A6, because you actually can't decompose. No, you could. Kinda wish that I had a Kiss of Death. But I do have this. I think we're going to Tarantula Toxin this to get over the mental block. Are we persuasive? We'll see how the persuasive pays off here. I don't know if it will. They're blocking quite a lot. Not enough that I can get over, so I'm actually pretty happy with that. Because now I'll transform. And I'm a good one. We'll play our Savor Bloodshed into a Hunter's Clay for 5. And I don't have any great stealth cards in the graveyard. I mean, Persuasive Prognosis is very good, but it's not the best target I'm looking for right now. So if I knew what the top card of my deck was, I might Arakni Tarantula here. Come on, give me a good card off the top. Or you mental block. Flick one of my daggers at you. Wait, hold on. Sorry. Oh, shoot. I missed my window of opportunity. And I don't have go again, so that's fine. And then I'm just going to discard it to get out of my hand. That's fine. And this way I'm doing deck damage. That's a good card to get out of the deck. I feel like I'm going to have this freaking Codex Frailty in my arsenal for years. I don't think it's worth it for the mark here. I think we just send the dagger in for 4. Try and even life totals. Five go again. Take the 5. No on hit effect. And then we could do dagger, dagger. Not really the best hand here, is it? We'll see. We'll see. And then I think we are going to Codicy of Frailty here. But we are not... No, we've got to, right? Yeah. At least get rid of the Crown of Protection early. Providence. D-React from Arsenal. D-React from hand. Which, if you have the 3 Earth cards, puts you online. That's a good card for Arsenal. Where's my other option here? Boom. Boom. Let's see what we get. Let's gamble. Not that good. Okay, let's see what they block. Because they're going to block it out. They have every game, every turn. Nope. You know, that might help it come across better on camera. Alright, let's get that Providence now. Which will put me down to 11. So if that is a Burn Bear in Arsenal, we are in trouble. I'm gonna try and get a card out of their hand. Wait, that's probably the right thing, is to also present the damage. Okay, we got the Ring of Roses, which is fine. Would like to have had one more pitch. Block 3 here. That does stink. We will take 4, go down to 6, and then, yeah. So that way, if they have it, they have it. Bonds of Agony. Hey, I've got a Bonds! You know, clearly I'm going to do something with it. Schism. It'd be really funny if they didn't have the Burn Bear in their arsenal right now. But they definitely do. Because I think I've only seen one all game. Okay. Yeah, there we go. And they're coming in for the kill. What have they got? Burn Bear, right? Yeah. Okay, so that is a loss for me, which does stink. Uh, I'm wondering if bringing in all three is worth it. Oh, I got another wizard match. And then what else? We bring in the blues. We bring in these. And this. There we go. Kano off the top. Would have liked another blue in hand. Also would have liked an auto mark on hand. That would have been nice. Spellfire Cloak to go up to 3. Blazing Aether in hand. Interesting. There it is. I was like, where's the no problem button? I know it's there. Kindle on the stack into Ragamuffin's hat. Into Aether Wildfire. For 5, so I'm going to go down to... We're going to pitch 2, and then we're going to break that, which means that that's 3 prevented. And if he has the second one, I'm okay with that. And then we will say pitch 0, refuse that trigger. And we are down to AB1, but he's also broken his boots, which means he really can't do too much on my turn to try and kill me. Okay. Interesting. 0. So you gain your 2 resources to send that in for 5, drawing 2 cards. Oh wait, no, because that's the card I banished off the top by hitting. Never mind. Okay. Now he has to play defensively. That was a very interesting move by the Kano player. I'm very intrigued at how that's going to change the game. Obviously, I survived by only taking 9 damage, and he can still stack. We are going to minus 3 the overflow. Allow that to trigger first. Okay, and then come in for Leave No Witnesses. Oof. I think we just see what's in your hand. Let's see what you got. You've got 2 blues, a yellow, and a red. Cool. I'm just gonna flick my other knife at you. Oh, hold on, wait. Hate when I do that. Hate when I accidentally reveal it. Okay. Yeah, that's fine. Cost 1, you can't play it. Start with an up sticks and run. Refuse the retrieve trigger. Into a cut from the same cloth. Yellow, yellow, ooh. Into an orb weaver spinneret. Into a kiss of death for 14. Butt loads. Ugh. And being that he has the no block, pitch that. I mean, discard it. Black Widow will trigger first. Let's go. Lessons in Lava from hand. And then he's down to 2. Kadachi'd. He cannot take it, otherwise I just flick him to death. All right. Good game. Kano win. As an assassin, wearing 3 AV, 3 Spell Void. Honestly, not much to write home about that game. Very hard game to lose playing as Arakni. But fun to play nonetheless, because it's always fun. I hope that my opponent had fun. Very interesting, throwing out your Spellbound Creepers? Those are Spellbound Creepers, I think. No, Spellbound Creepers are the Runeblade one. Stormstrider Boots. Turn 2, but that's what my opponent wanted to do, and they did it. Okay, against a Vin set. AB1. Don't really have a lot of go again or a lot of cards that buff you up. I can be effective to lock down your... Oh. Boo. Sad. We'll see if anyone else joins or if I have to manually reset it, which I probably will. Against a Slippy. Ooh. Mirror match. Go again. Trapdoor and reaction suite. Alright, this game is favored for me. Let's watch me mess it up. Okay. They are only running 2 equipment in the armor suite. I've noticed a lot of Slippies in this matchup are running the headpiece as well. We'll give you an up 6 and run here. Okay. Interesting. So then we will go ahead and take a look at your hand. Oh, would you look at that? You got a double trouble and daggers. Cool. I've got daggers of my own. Dagger for 5. Persuasive prognosis for 2. Thank you for giving my first stealth card each turn go again for nothing. For free. Okay, who are you picking? At least I'm getting that headpiece out of the way quick. The obvious choice. Wait, hold on. Break the chain. We're gonna let you draw the card because I have to block out. I forgot about that. Sweet. Okay, so much like how you just presented that to me, I think I'm going to do something similar here. Moment to CNC would be useful. Not here. Yeah, flick the knife. 3, go again. Good turn, good turn. Okay, and the black text. So, cool. So if that's a D, if that is a reaction, outside of Kiss of Death, there's nothing else I'm really willing to lose. I'm really upset about losing. So I think we just block with Kiss of Death here. Say they don't have it. Just on the off chance. Graphene Calicera. Up sticks and run. Let's take a look at that hand. 1 reaction. So you do have the bonds this turn. Sweet. First, wasted prognosis. 2, go again. 5, go again, because I gave it +3. Of course, that's how it works. Fantastic. And then this is coming in for 10. Maybe it's worth it to bonds here. Yeah, go ahead. Yep, and then you're gonna Bonds of Agony. Give it go again. And then you're gonna rip the Codex of Frailty from my hand, most likely. So I'm just gonna mark you. Yep. Okay, so they got all 3 codices, which is less than perfect. I think we just send that in for 1. Aggro! Yeah, I've been streaming for the past 2 weeks, man. It's been crazy. I saw that everyone was in Singapore, and so I decided to start streaming. So I've been streaming. This is the second full week, Monday through Wednesday. I've been just having fun with it. Yeah, man, it's been fantastic. I decided that I want to do it more. Obviously, I'm not going to do it next week because I mean, not obviously, but I'm going to be on vacation. So yeah, no, I've had a good time with it. Okay, what do I want to do here? The answer is obviously Kiss of Death with the Mark of the Black Widow. Let's go. Yeah, no, I've been having fun. In fact, I've been I've been working all day, but literally, I think I've spent like 6 hours on the Vincent video, which has been a fun time. So I'm actually doing this as a break before I go back into your stream, and I continue to edit the Vincent video. But it's been fun. I've been having a good time. Had a winning record most days, which is good. There was one day where I just did not. So, yeah. Thanks for stopping by. With this hits a hand base. Top card of the deck and banish card from their graveyard. I think, unless they double pump it, I think I'm fine with that. Well, let's see. There's no reason to keep... No, I want this entire hand. I need this entire hand. Yeah, flick knife at me. Go ahead and mark me. Then... Oh, yeah. To give me a... Duh. Yeah, that makes sense. And so that's 4 damage. No, I know. I actually... so I was doing the math for how long it took me to make the... Oh, gosh. What was it? Sorry. Trying to think, trying to play. How long it took me to make the... Gravy Bones video I did. And it was a total of 14 hours for a 20-minute video, I think. Which was crazy. Yeah, no, I know. And so far, the Vincent video is only 10 minutes, and I think I spent a total of... Well, I mean, it wasn't the most, like... Hold on, let me do the math. So that's going to be 6... Yeah, that's enough. And then we're going to take up the mantle, choosing Kiss of Death, Tarantula Toxing, both, choosing Kiss of Death, and then just send that at the arsenal. Yeah, so it takes a lot of time for just like how much time, a lot of effort for how much time I put into these videos. But I love it and I want to have it any other way. I mean, I would like my audio to be done in one take perfectly without needing to revisit it multiple times in a day. All right, there we go. Got it down to 1-card hands. Can we keep it that way? Maybe not. What are you picking? What did you pick? Leave no witnesses. Yeah, man. I'm gonna stop by as well, man. Thanks for coming by, and I'll catch you at your stream, man. Actually, when I was planning on when I'm done, regardless of how many people I have, I'm literally just gonna hit the raid button because I've never hit it in my life, so it'll be fun to hit it. And you don't have your flick knives, so I think we go here and here. Then we can do cut from the same cloth, marking you into Graphene Calicera for 5. Into Dagger for 1, and to Leave No Witnesses for 3. And if he ever goes down to 1, I still have my flick knives. We'll see how it pays off. Oh wait, yeah, my dagger comes in for 0. That's too funny. Forgot about that. Let's go for 3. Give me a card. Remain marked. Black Widow is okay. Coming in for 1. Probably going to overblock here because he thinks I'll Black Widow. Nope. There we go. Both. There we go. Okay, I think I could have played that a little better. Definitely made Paul thanks for the game. Definitely made some major mistakes, but overall, I think I did a decent job. So that does put us at a 2-1 record. I will say that the Kano game was definitely a lot of fun, but that one, the Verdance game was tough. I didn't know what I was doing, made some major mistakes in it. Just don't play a lot of Verdances in my local armory, so I don't get that much. That one was a lot of fun. Really like the back and forth. Really love playing Mario into Slippy. Just the ability to just go again, become Slippy, like so good. Interesting that they run that hat. It did kind of mess me up though, I will admit. When they transformed, I forgot that I want to get the go again on the first one. Second thing to note is that when I am fighting against a Slippy, you don't want to start with the Callisto up because the Callisto will get the go again. Unless, of course, they're not marked, which in that case, if you just want to send a Callisto up for one, that's totally fine. Okay, bang. Warrior mirror match. And what did I take out? I don't know. A shred, most likely. And then we will submit this. Probably a mistake. I should have probably just brought in all three of the reaction hunts. Free mark. Start by daggering them for one. Yeah, we'll push that up to 4 to get that extra damage in. Then we'll send Black Widow in for 2, force them to block, or lose a card from hand. A Persuasive Prognosis would have been better here, because then I get to choose the card I steal. But this is still fine. And also lets me see the hand. In this matchup, and really into Kano, into... Yeah, that is a block option. Armor does block here. Into anything that has reactions or can kill you instantly, knowing what's in their hand on your turn is just amazing. Interesting. I am getting... Yes, we will. We will banish the one that for go again, and then we will move to arsenal that. We're going to declare no blocks on the initial swing. Take 1 here. And then we will take, I'm assuming this will probably be 5. So then the answer is dagger, or flick. Yeah, I think that's the right answer. CNC at the end. Cool. Yep. So 4. And that creates the extra fealty they need for their daggers to be free. Okay, that's fine. Dagger for 1. Flick the other dagger. Orb Weaver Spinneret. Dagger for 4. And I think the goal is to keep the Tarantula Toxin for the time that they block with the Grains of Blood Spill. Unless that's defending attack, target card. So no, you can't do that. It's not like Shred where you can just rip it. Interesting. Very interesting. Cool. And so that keeps an arsenal. And then we come in for CNC. Force you to block. Hopefully with Crown. Get that out of the way. The sooner that's gone, the happier I am. Yep. Yeah, you're already at positive, so go ahead and hit me for all you've got. This one lets you swing it twice, right? Yeah. Okay, they're going wide. This is a pretty wide turn. We'll see what happens. And then +1, so 6. Just no blocks. Go ahead and react to it. Yep. Okay. Wow. Wow. Okay. That's a turn. Let's see if I can even have an ounce of how good of a turn that was for myself. Up, sticks, and run. Okay. I think I started this turn wrong. I'm realizing I'm probably going to have to end up discarding the Persuasive Prognosis. I mean, I can always just send that in for 2, and I can use my 1 get out of jail free card, Snapdragon Scalers. Or, if they block, Tarantula Toxin. What is the wording on Shred? Nope, so I can rip an armor piece with Tarantula Toxin. Good to know. Snapdragon Scalers, myself out of here. Talishar. Tarantula Toxin to go up to 5. I'm realizing Do you have any attack actions in your graveyard? You don't, so it is relatively safe to do that. Break the Chain, Codex of Frailty, choosing a Persuasive Prognosis, coming in for a Persuasive Prognosis for 1. Flick the Hunter's Clave at you. Get up to 2. Okay, so our options are Draconic Instant, Draconic Attack. +4. Yeah, you have to take the Blade Flurry in this response. No blocks. You had a way to buff it up? I'm scared. And actually, Demon Spider would not work there. But it does work here. Oh yeah. Who doesn't love some classic RuneScape music? Start with the spinneret. Go for dagger for 2. Oh yeah, 5. Whoops. Math. Sometimes you just can't. Sweet. Take the 5. Coming for a kiss of death for 3. Give it +3. Go again. Come in for 1. Flick the kiss of death. Begin with a Mask of Deceit. You could just front pump this if you have it. Funnel Web is okay. Block 3. Okay. Wow. Okay, that's pretty good. Block 3. Tunic Tick. Graphene Calycera. Activate Funnel Web and Flick Knife. And we did it! I don't think he was aware I could Funnel Web my Calycera, but we got there in the end. He could have blocked that out with 2-3 blocks, and I would have just arsenaled the card in hand. But he could have also done that and then 1-3 block, which would have probably killed me there, because he could have saved for bloodshed, and that would have been a big amount. Okay. I think we can do. Well, let's just double check. Make sure no one is currently there. I think we're just going to do one more. And then we'll try and make it fast. We'll go second. Against another Verdance. This might suck. Okay, we're going to learn from our mistakes. I'm going to put in these cards and... Sorry, not those cards. And then we'll add that as an extra blue. This may be... Nope, it is not combo. Good opening hand. You know what? A Hunter's Clave into a CNC, nothing is ever wrong with that. Is it true the CNC only comes in for 5? Yeah, but that's not that bad, actually. And there's the KO potential going away. And they will sink the Arsenal, even though that would have full blocked it. I would have probably... There we go. Okay. Oof. Do I give up the sink below? Probably. I think that's the right move here. Worst case scenario, I pitch Justin Nick to send another dagger and take another card. Haha! It works not how you think it would. Thank God for piercing. Cool. Let's get that Justin Nick on the bottom of the deck. Right next to that mark of the Black Widow. Okay. That sucks. Oh, that could have been better. But I don't want to lose it. I think this dagger might hit. I would have liked a 12 instead of a 9, but, you know, a 9's still good. Oh, look. A card that threatens a card from your hand. And it costs me nothing. What do I want to put on the bottom of my deck? The last card I put there was a pitch of blue. Huh, is that the right move here? Send that in for 1, get it to 4. Either way, it filters this card back into the deck. Oh, these hands are very blue heavy right now. Three, take 3. And then threaten a card from hand. Okay, yep. Decompose. Still 2 triggers off from online, but now your chess piece, well, your chess piece has been online for a little bit, so that's fine. And honestly, getting cards out that I would hate to see codexed, yes, please. Take 6. Dagger. Yeah, we take 6 here. We will start with a Codex of Frailty, choosing to discard here. Discarding the CNC. Not the best hand, actually. 2 over getting a card from hand. Choosing Codex of Frailty again. Creating 2 ponders. We're less than perfect, but we can send this again to get another card out of your hand, unless you block 4. Okay. Oh wait, no, I guess you could just get away with blocking 3, huh? Still close enough. We get you marked. Sweet. The sink below on the bottom of the deck, which does suck. No, you're refusing. You don't have the decompose for it. Okay. Wait, hold on. Wrong. There we go. Okay. Let's see how they react to this 3. And we will also just reapply the mark to see who I get, because sometimes that can be worth more than an arsenal. Cool, so you'll block 4. Huh, okay. So that would still only be, so then what we would need to do is, because it's not a reaction, but that's fine, we'll discard the Just a Nick. That would have been nice. This is going to do 1. Okay. Do I 8? No, I don't. And then I don't even do that. I think we'll up sticks and run. Into a Graphene Calicera, pitching a Shred. Flick the Hunter's Clave at you. That's fine. Wait, why is it not letting me react again? Okay, whatever. That's fine. This could be devastating. And it probably will be. Okay. Hmm. Have I really not seen a Kiss of Death? I have not. Crazy. Okay, so this turn is the Talishar. Let's see. So this is threatening. But the other option is one. I think this is the right choice because then I can send more damage this way. Wait, what? Why is it only letting me react one? Oh, because they can't target Calisaros with that. Ugh. Shoot. Okay. So that's just this then. And then we present bonds for 8, but they don't need to know that. Yeah, okay. I'm okay with that. I mean, I'm just not even going to attempt to respond to that block. Nope. Wrong card. Sorry, wrong card to put on the bottom. This may be the moment where I die. We shall see. I meant to actually block there. So then we'll just do up sticks and run. Yes, paying 1. Retrieving the dagger, sending the dagger. Okay. I wish that worked. Stormstrider to try and kill me. They need 4 damage. Don't think they have it. Because all 3 of the burn bears are gone. Cool. Eight. Get you down 4 health. Seven. 5, go again. There you go. So now just any arcane damage kills me, which does suck. Yeah. All right. Good game. Good game. Okay. Well, I hope everyone had a fun time who came today. And I appreciate Aggro for stopping by. And as I said, regardless of the sheer amount of viewers, which I know is a lot, we are going to end up doing something I've always wanted to do.